Many of the more than 450 kids enrolled here now walk to the school, but they'll likely be bused up to 2 miles away to another school next year. That's unless a group of their parents can convince the Hampton School Board to reconsider a decision to close Forest Elementary despite declining enrollment throughout the city.
Well, we've done an extensive study, and I'm in the midst of preparing the final arguments and questions now for the school board meeting tomorrow night. We're willing to do everything that is fair and equitable in trying to keep Forest open.
Simmons says he has gathered information from school administration records to show that no school should close down. And he says if one must go, there are about 5 other schools, either one of which would be a better choice to meet the school board's objectives.
Is a lawsuit being considered?
No, a lawsuit is not being considered. This has been sensationalized somewhat in the newspapers, but at this point there is no evidence that a lawsuit would even be justified.
Many of the parents with kids who go here to Forest Elementary School are determined this facility will not close, and they say they'll turn out in numbers at tomorrow night's all-important school budget hearing. Don Roberts, Area 10 Eyewitness News, Hampton. The school board meeting room was packed a half hour before the 7:30 starting time, mainly with parents of kids at Forest who still were holding out hope of saving the school from the city's budget-cutting knife. Some 45 minutes later, the meeting focused on the subject they came out for.
Tonight, we are requesting that action be taken by the board for the administrative recommendation.
Several speakers came up to defend keeping Forest open, including the spokesman for the group of parents that organized to fight the possible closing.
The Committee of Concerned Citizens and Taxpayers opposing the closure of Forest Elementary School in Hampton, Virginia, does hereby submit the following request to the Hampton School Board for its consideration.
Simmons went on presenting details and alternatives for about an hour, after which a few more speakers addressed the board. Then came the vote not to act at this time to close or keep Forest open, but to defer any decision on closing for 90 days. Don Roberts, Area 10 Eyewitness News, Hampton.